Hey everyone, I'm back this week with Jaya. This is a Vietnamese fried spring roll dish that I love making. I'm going to show you what I put in my filling, so if you want to see, keep watching. For this recipe, you'll need rice paper, mung bean noodles, some dried fungus, 2 eggs. In the filling, we'll also be adding in ground pork, 8 cloves of garlic, taro, an onion, and 3 carrots. The measurements will all be listed in the info box, so let's get started. The first thing I usually do for the recipe is make sure I soak my mung bean noodles as well as the dried fungus in some warm water for at least 15 minutes before I use it. While that's soaking, we're going to use our food processor to dice, grate, and mince our vegetables for the filling. If you don't have one, just use your knife to dice and mince and your hand grater for the rest of the veggies. So we got our onions and garlic in the food processor. We're going to let this run for about 30 seconds to a minute so that it gets finely diced and minced up. Once it's ready, we'll remove it and put it into a large bowl and change the setting on the food processor to grate the rest of the veggies. If you don't have a grater setting on your food processor, you can use your hand grater for this. Or if you're just looking for an arm workout, then use that instead. But this is what we're doing today, so we're going to show you how fast and easy it is for us to grate all the veggies now. Check this out. As you can see, it's super quick to grate all the vegetables using the food processor. Little story, I have a lot of trouble saying taro if you haven't noticed. It takes me a few seconds to think about it because I get it mixed up with taro. Taro. Do you have the same problem? So once you have the taro done and the carrots all grated, you'll want to mix it in the bowl with the onion and the garlic. And to the bowl, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. On the side here, I have the mung bean noodles and dried fungus from earlier. It's been drained from the water and I'm quickly just using the scissor to cut it up so that it'll be easier to combine in the filling later. Okay guys, the fun part is starting. We've added in the mung bean noodles as well as the dried fungus and the pork to the bowl. So start using your hands. Do not be shy. Make sure your hands are clean and get in there. Work that filling. So we're just gonna mix this partway until most of the ingredients have mixed together. And I'm gonna ask my helper to come add in the eggs after this and help me season. We are gonna add in the 2 eggs at this point. Season with some salt and also some pepper and continue mixing. The filling is almost done. Just mix for a few more minutes so that it's evenly distributed and then we're ready to roll. To roll the spring rolls, grab your rice paper, dip it in some water, add about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of the filling on top. Then you start rolling from the side closest to you, down the center, tuck in the sides, and continue rolling away from yourself. Then repeat for about 30 to 40 times. This recipe makes about 35 to 40 spring rolls. If you don't finish it all, it freezes great, so you can heat it up on a later date by just refrying it again or just putting it in your oven, and it will taste just as delicious. So on medium heat, we started frying up the spring rolls. There is about 1 inch of canola oil in the pot. Add in the spring rolls. Make sure they're spaced out so that they don't stick together, and fry it on one side for about 4 minutes, then turn it to the other side for another 3 to 4 minutes. After about 4 minutes on the one side, if you flip your spring rolls, they should look slightly golden and crispy, and you want to cook this for another 3 to 4 minutes. With the spring rolls, make sure you whip up a batch of fish sauce to dip with it. I'll have a simple recipe listed in the info box and on our Instagram page if you want to check it out. I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more, please make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.